So I'm glad you mentioned that because we were talking earlier about companies and budgets. Does it come from marketing? Does it come from finance? Real quick, go over your budget cycle, but then also more importantly is who makes that decision? Does this the CEO or the CFO, does the owner of the company say, look, here's how much we have to spend on marketing, so here's your budget for the year? Or do you go to that person and say, I have some great marketing ideas. This is what it's going to cost. Please allocate this to me so I can sponsor the following teams as part of a marketing plan. How does the budget process work?
Okay, to answer your questions real quick, yes, yes, and yes. So we go to Roger, who owns it, and we ask, what's the budget? And he's never given us a number. He
Okay.
said, what do you guys want to do? So we put it down. And now, actually, the last couple of years, I haven't been part of the decision making or even the planning. We've got Jim Beaver, who's our brand manager. We got Jen Hellstrom that's helping out and doing event coordinator. So she's gathering a lot of the data to throw at Jim to present the budget. And then Ryan Edwards is our race director. So he's helping out bring the teams to the fold. And we do have a scorecard. We look at wins, we look at the type of team, we look at the spread where we can get, because right now our biggest thing is, I don't want to say that we're the off-road side we're big on. We don't want to rest on our laurels. We still want to grow in the off-road, but we're also coming out with other products too. So we've got a drag race wheel line that will be unveiling at PRI this year, and we've got a couple other things that we're doing. We've got carbon fiber that we're finally going to bring that out. We've got a new forge program that we're bringing out too, but that's both off-road and street. So we've got to take some of that budget. We're not taking it from off-road, but we're expanding into NHRA. We sponsor MotoGP, Team Hammer, Suzuki teams. Now we don't make motorcycle wheels. The owner of the company races bikes, so this is his. I'm going to support my hobby. We're going to get logos all over these things. So we are expanding into other areas. We do a lot in the trailer marine business. We're huge in UTV. So we do spread out. And so what we do is we'll take our budget and we'll take our projections for next year and we'll look at, here's our chunk of off-road, here's our chunk of street, how much we want to grow it, here's our truck, hot rod, here's how much we want to grow it. And then we'll look at make a nice little colored pie graph and then start divvying it up. And then whatever number Roger gets, Jim, Jen, and Ryan get to sit down and say, all right, we need more. First thing,
Right
put another zero at the end, please, which never happens, unfortunately. And then we start looking at, where our biggest ROI is. One of the things, and what we try to do, and I try to make these guys stick with it because we've started it in the beginning, is make sure we take care of the guys that are taking care of us. I don't want to jump around. I don't want to be that team, which, look, it happens, but I don't want to be that company that we're on this truck next year, then this truck, then a different truck, then a different truck. I don't want to be in that position. I want to be faithful to the guys and help their brand grow as we grow too, because that's very important to us.